I'm Chiara Boschis of the winery Pira Figli. It's a farm, organic farm, located in Barolo, a small village in the northwest of Italy, Piemonte, at the foot of the mountain. We are actually in the sweet hill of the Langhe that are covered of incredible, beautiful row of vineyards, and we have been recognized by the UNESCO for the beauty of the work that human being has done in nature. The wine that comes from these villages, this area, and particularly from my village, that was the village that gave the name to the wine, Barolo, is today well recognized all over the world because it's an incredible, fantastic wine that has power, elegance, and finesse. The winery is very old. It goes back to the 1700s, and of course through many generations arrived in my hand. I was one of the first women winemaker in the area. Today, luckily, more and more girls are joining. But back then it was not easy to work in a male-dominated world, so I had really to work hard to show my capacity and my way of interpreting this wonderful wine. I like to say that the most important thing that we do, of course, is in the vineyard, the work that we do in the vineyard. We are organic, certified. The winery is very small. It's only 13 hectares and a half, and we produce, it's almost a boutique winery, so we produce a very limited amount of bottle, but they are made with really a lot of love. The wines that we produce are the classic wine of the area, Dolcetto, Barbera, Langhe Nebbiolo, that are indigenous varietal of this area. And from the same vine, the same varietal, the Nebbiolo, we obtain the most important wine that we produce, which is Barolo. Barolo has the capacity of aging very beautifully, and in fact the wine Barolo comes on the market only after 3 years of aging, in 2 years of which has to be in barrel. So it's a wine that has a certain evolution, it's a wine that has a certain structure. What is important to underline when you think about the Langhe, you think about, of course, the indigenous varietal, but you think also to a unique terroir. If you have the fortune to visit the area, you understand what I mean, because these sweet hills is almost like a sea of beautiful small mountain, very small hills. On this slope, they are cultivated the vines with a system of tutor that try to keep to take more light as possible. This way of producing the wine requires so much work. That I like to say that we are more gardener than farmer. Really a lot of work, manual work. All the work that we do on the vine is done by hand. Not only the picking, that is very important because we choose the quality of the grape. We take away every single berry that are damaged. Something that we are not doing this year because this year is perfect. And And then also, of course, since the beginning, since the pruning, we do soft pruning, we do a small, very soft green harvest. Also managing the canopy is done by hand. We sowing the vines on this tutor, on the higher wire of the vineyard. So a lot of work. The work don't stop in the vineyard. Of course, has to continue in the cellar. The wine has to rest for some years, for 2 years in barrel, 1 year in bottle. Of course, some months in vat, where is produced, vinified, and also get clean, or it is it gets the assemblage of the different barrels for a moment of rest before the bottling. So this area, these are wine that are wine with a lot of character, and of course they are wine that marry perfectly an incredible cuisine that is so special in this area. The food and the wine, it's something that go together very well, and one underline and express, give the opportunity to the other to express even more. So I hope you will have the opportunity to come over and to enjoy together a glass of Barolo or a glass of one of the Langer wine. And over there is Ginestra. And this is La Costa. They are putting manure.
Saluto Norvegia!
Ciao!
Assaggiare?
Assaggia.
Buonissimo.
Even the seeds, they're mature.